Hey guys, it's day 21 and I am at the state line of Texas and Louisiana right off of I-10, and I pulled over at this beautiful marshland. It's also an information station, so I thought I'd just give you a few shots of what it looks like here. It's real beautiful, real swampland. So today I want to talk about a subject of living. And you know, the best thing to help you or remind you about living is facing death. And I had the privilege of being able to go to Louisiana yesterday for my Uncle Alfred. It was his funeral. He lived 90 years old, so he had a rich life. And one of the things that I find every time I go to a funeral is it reminds me about the reality that we're going to die one day. And it doesn't bring fear in me. It brings kind of an awareness that I want to make the most out of life. I remember Braveheart, in the movie Braveheart, it says, every man dies, but not every man really lives. And I want to be a man that really lives. What does that look like? Well, it can be different for everybody. I think one of the biggest things is really showing up to life, really making the most out of life, really experiencing life, living it to the full, knowing what your dreams are, knowing what your heart's about, and living it, being present, tapping into the source of life, tapping into the beauty around you. And I think it's just about making it what you want it to be about. This is your life. You get to choose with this life what you do with it. I hope you choose wisely. I hope you choose powerfully, beautifully. I'm listening also to an audiobook while I'm on this trip. It's called Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. And if you know anything about this book, the book was written in 1938, but yet it was not published till recently. So for 72 years, the information contained in this book was about the power of people who think versus those who don't, and how, in this case, the story of him interviewing the devil, that the devil works in so many subtle ways of keeping people distracted, keeping people away from their dreams, keeping people from really living life and just seeing that life has possibility. And many people see life through the eyes of a victim, and they don't really see the possibilities of life. And that's the kind of people that don't tend to create things, that don't tend to make a difference in the world. And I want to be one that makes a difference. And so I'm really grateful. I'm getting so many good ahas from that book, Outwitting the Devil. And I don't know what you think about that whole idea about the devil. I grew up in a religious environment where the devil was talked about all the time. It was interesting, he addresses that very same thing and says how that is actually counterproductive because it puts people in fear. And I think I agree with that. There's so many people live in fear, and when you live in fear, you're not living in faith and living in possibility and power. So today I just want to leave you with this idea of death is going to happen. It happens. So what do we do with it? Why not live until we die? Because we only have this one life. So I encourage you to live it to the full, live it to the best of your ability, live in freedom, live in love, live in power, live in your best life. Have a good day. Thank you, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Today I am at the state park. Hey guys, happy day 21. Hey guys, it's day 21. Am I